Divine Rising Wild Hearts. It is I, Khadaura, your manifestation and mindset coach. Today, as we have some tea, we're going to be focusing on co-creation or co-manifestation with someone else. And I'm going to start it out by letting you know that when it comes to co-manifesting with someone, whether it be a friend or a loved one, your soulmate, your twin flame, there are certain things I feel that really, really matter in the purpose of the connection that you get to decide before you start writing or trying to bring or attract anything into your space. But first and foremost, we will begin with our tea because right now we are also co-manifesting. And for today, we're going to have some lovely hibiscus tea. Hibiscus tea is one of my favorite teas. I've been drinking it since I was a kid, drank a lot of it in the Middle East. I just love the smell of hibiscus tea. So again, I have yours right here. I'm going to give you yours. Remember, don't drink it too fast as it is still really, really hot. Like all of my teas, I ensured that this tea got to steep for a little bit first. As it steeps, it gets to blend in and just become one and co-create with the leaves that are in there. So it's the hot water and the leaves are co-creating this tea that we have. So again, when it comes to co-creation and we're scribing and we're writing things down or scripting and we're going through our thoughts of what we're bringing in, I invite you to take a moment to pause and to think of what I'm about to share with you. This is a transmission that I got from one of my mentors and something that God Source Universe is constantly reminding me. Co-manifestation or co-creation, the purpose of it is for two or more people to come together and to remove all of the obstacles that might distract them from being closer to God's source universe. Understanding that it is not about the baker and the bread. It's not about the fisherman or the fish. It's not about the coffee grounder or the coffee. It's not about the butcher and the meat. And that mindset, you're thinking one is doing this thing, the cause and the effect. What's important is the two of you that have come together in order to sit down and merge your minds and to amplify, to anchor in whatever it is you're calling in. They always say two minds are greater than one. Imagine how powerful it is, two hearts, two minds, two souls, two spirits, two beings with the same intent and attention. Intent, what you're doing right now. Intention, what's happening in the future, and attention is what you're actually focusing on. So when you and your partner, you and your friend, or you, whoever you are co-manifesting with, when you're writing the things down that you're co-manifesting, one, yes, during the scripting process, you get to shift I to we. Not I am calling in 10 new clients. We are calling in 10 high vibrational clients that really love manifesting and are committed to using their magic. When it comes to being more in detail, write out how you will support each other. I will support this person because I am great at Canva and they are great at marketing. Write these things out. That is the process of co-manifestation because God's source universe also gets to know what are each of you doing in the process. It's not just write it out and then take a sit back and just be like, oh, we're done, we're okay, everything's just going to come towards us. No. Manifestation, Manny, I'm going to keep saying it. Manny means with your hands. You're doing with your hands. You're going out in the world and you're creating shifts. So if you and the person, because I see this as an algorithm, if you and the person you are co-manifesting with decide that we're going to start a new business, what you're doing is you're setting something for the universe here. And the universe is like, when you match this and you start heading towards it and you are in alignment, that is when I will send the things towards you to support you. So if you say we're going to create a new business that's going to be about manifestation and mindset, and we're going to have we're going to have videos on YouTube, we're going to have a podcast just like I'm doing right now, you get to do things from here. So it's like, how are you actually going to start the podcast? You're going to go sign up for a company like Libsyn or Anchor FM. How are you going to do the YouTube? You're going to create a YouTube account. You're going to get the camera. You're going to get the shawl. You're going to get the cards. For me, I was like, how am I going to co-manifest with all of you? I will get a tea set. I will buy the tea set. I will buy the tea. I will introduce it in the beginning of all of my videos. Now the universe knows, Khadaura is creating with his audience. I'm going to send people to his content that are open to co-creating with others, not just by themselves. Some people prefer to only create on their own, and that's okay. My colleague back here, we're co-manifesting. I'm doing the video. Some of you may be distracted, but this is all part of the video. We're co-creating. And I love that River is super, super chill. This is River, one of the partners in the business. River, unfortunately, doesn't drink tea and has just left now, which is okay. So again, in co-creation, it's all about knowing that I'm calling in more people that are willing to co-create with other people, and you get to do the same. And when you write these things down and you're having these conversations out loud, again, whatever you write in your journal, ensure that you're writing in your journal and reading it out loud. This is how we speak things into existence. Speaking it into existence isn't just thinking it. Yes, you can mentally say it out loud, but imagine if you used your throat chakra. Imagine if you used your energy centers all the way moving up and you were like, this is what I'm calling out into the universe, because your voice is a vibration. I'm going to repeat that. Your voice is a vibration. We're just going to do one card for this one and two for affirmations. I repeat, your voice is a vibration. Words are not just spells. Everything that comes out of you is a vibration. So vibrate at a frequency that is in alignment with what you are calling in. So if you were calling out to the universe by yourself or with someone else in co-manifestation, and you were like, we are calling in more people that are ready to go on the journey of seeking and doing and being enlightened through the process of self-initiation. And you repeat this multiple times throughout the same day, 26, 27 times. I guarantee you, within a week, if that is where your heart and your soul and your spirit are together, and you anchor it into the earth will support you. The universe will support you. And in doing so, the card that was drawn was initiation. You are initiating yourselves. You are initiating the people that you are bringing into your space. You are allowing them in the beginning process to be like, this is what we desire. For me, initiation requires intention and intent, because you need to know where you're going. The first affirmation card is I am curiosity. So as you focus on being a more curious being, you allow yourself to understand that you choose to view life through childlike eyes. Your stories, your trauma, your past, and your fears do not color your ability to stay present and curious. So as you are co-creating with this person, be curious. Ask the questions. If something doesn't resonate with you when you're co-creating with someone else, bring it up. Don't keep it in. Don't not say the thing that's written on your soul if it's not in alignment, because then you're co-creating from a space of disagreements, a space of detachment. The law of detachment means you're not allowing certain things in. So if you don't agree with what they're saying and you're saying yes and you're nodding to them, when they're trying to call this thing in, it's never going to come in and they're going to get frustrated when in reality, you've already detached from it. You've already blocked it out. The law of magnetism shows that you're attracting things and deflecting things. You're deflecting what they're trying to call in, so you're not in alignment. And the other, I love this card. The other affirmation is I am messy. I love this I am messy manifestation card because it says you are messy and you love it. When there are areas of your life that feel or look messy, which is awesome. When you choose to embrace what is happening, love it, own it, and enjoy the roller coaster ride, the ups and the downs become fun. When co-creating with someone, it is going to get messy because it is two separate minds merging together to bring something in. So you get to have those little tissy fits and maybe the arguments or discussions or whatever you want to call it. Be curious, be messy, because that process of you both being curious and messy and open and honest with each other is how you will call in the most things, because it's very direct. You've already told the universe this is what you are both calling in together. The universe does not require perfection from you. The universe requires consistency, heart, soul, spirit, love, a deeper connection, your why. I feel like most people that I meet don't even know why they're actually calling the thing in. So I will close it at this. If you are calling in a $10,000 client or a new business, You need to know why. Most people that want a $10,000 client, you don't just want $10,000. I say highest frequency, lowest vibration. The lowest vibration of why you're calling in the $10,000 is going to be whatever is blocking you from receiving it. Your highest frequency is why you really desire it. A lot of people don't just desire a $10,000 client or a $10,000 month. You want a $10,000 month so that you can start doing different things with your life, so that you can buy a different computer, so that you can buy a new phone, so that you can buy a new setup. You want the $10,000 so that you and your kids can save up and go on vacation, so that you and your partner can buy a house in 2 years. Know at the highest frequency why you actually desire that money, why you desire that program, why you desire that car, those clothes, why you desire a life partner. There are a lot of people that are in the space of desiring to co-create with someone else. And when the universe asks you, why do you desire a life partner? Cheers. Mm. Why you desire a life partner? People, lowest vibration, I don't want to be alone. The surface level, oh, I would just really love to co-create with someone. But it's like, what do you really want to co-create? Do you want to co-create a business? You want to co-create a house? You want to co-create children? Like if your highest vibration and frequency is that you desire to have a family, it's not about just the $10,000. You desire that $10,000 so that you can go out and meet someone, that you and that person can save money and buy a house, so that you can have children, that when you are no longer here, your children have a house. Some of you don't just desire $10,000 or children, you desire so that in 50 or 60 or 80 years, your children have a home. If that is your highest frequency, that is what you get to also write in your journal, your book. That is what you get to say to the universe. Hey, universe, I'm actually not calling in $100,000 next year. I'm calling in a house. And a part of that house is making $100,000 and meeting my life partner and having a child and this and this. Those things actually fall under the highest frequency. So as you move forward today, remember to be curious, remember to be messy. And in the process of co-creation, it doesn't mean it just has to be a physical person. You get to co-create or co-manifest, as I like to say, with God, source, universe, or whomever you believe in. You get to co-create with your parents, even if they're no longer here. I know people that sit at tables with their ancestors and they co-manifest with their ancestors. They use their ancestral lessons and blessings and the hardships to co-create a new life. They're breaking patterns. So it's like, universe, I desire that my great great grandchildren don't hold on to the stuff that my grandmother and grandparents held on to because they were immigrants. So in the process of co-creation with your ancestors, you are moving forward. And for those of you that don't know, scientifically, not just spiritually, you carry 16 generations of your ancestors in your DNA, which is down to like 0.001%, which is still something. But that's 65,536 beings that are directly connected to you that are in your DNA. The body keeps a score. Your body has over 65,000 different memories stored inside of it, because that's what it took to create you. You don't believe me? Go Google it. And that's 16 generations. That's 400 to 600 years of memories and lessons that you can extract from and get support in co-creation to break patterns from your past. And if you don't know where you're from, trust the process. The lessons will still come through. I know people that are adopted that have no idea where they're from in the world, yet you can still receive that knowledge and wisdom from your ancestors. You may not see them, but you can feel what people went through. You can feel what you went through in past lives. The universe isn't going to restrict you. God is never going to punish you and be like, I made you adopted so you wouldn't remember. There's an energy of where you're from. I don't know exactly where all of my ancestors are from, but I know the energy and the path that they took. And I get to co-create with my own ancestors all the time. I'm constantly co-creating with my ancestors and co-manifesting to break the patterns. I've done this work. A lot of you are doing the work so that your children don't have to go through what you went through. And you're not doing it because, oh, I don't want to be like my parents or my ancestors. You're like, no, I desire for my children to be able to live a life where they're experiencing more love and more joy and more happiness, all in the flow of grace or beauty or magic or whatever it may be. So as you move forward in today and you are more curious and you're more messy, as you initiate yourself and you're working with others in the process of co-manifestation, enjoy your tea, enjoy your water, enjoy the present moments, and flow. Again, it is I, Khadaura, your manifestation and mindset coach. Let's get it. Let's go. Out.